What's going on, folks? It is I, your host. What are you doing here? What are y'all doing here? So I'm back, and I want to talk about Joe Biden. Now, Harry Sisson and I are both Biden-holics. We love Joe Biden. We think about Joe Biden erotically. We pleasure ourselves thinking about him. Sorry, not sorry. LOL. But no, we want to talk about Kamala. How could she go from being the most unpopular person of all time? Seriously. No joke. It wasn't any more than when she was running against Joe Biden. Really think about this. She was running against Joe Biden and everybody else on the Democratic ticket in 2020. And, trying to figure out who's going to be the primary to run against Trump. She didn't get a single delegate. She was madly unpopular. Nobody wanted her. Nobody likes her. Nobody wanted her. But Biden decided to make her the vice president because, well, he needed that. Obviously he needed somebody of a different race to make him seem less racist. But it's like, dude, we're just tired of all the... It doesn't matter. It just matters about merit, to be honest. Are you good enough for the job? Are you decent enough? And if we have to choose between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, let's see. With Kamala, I get the establishment. I get the same old. I get Bidenomics. Yay. Okay, that's kind of a plus. I do like inflation. I do like it when my groceries are really high. Okay, so a point for Kamala. She's going to keep Bidenomics going. So while I want to help the people in government, the people who are running the show, I want to help them get rich while I get poor. So Kamala, you get some brownie points, sister. Ooh. So Bidenomics. I hope she keeps the Bidenomics going because, anything that'll cripple our economy but make Joe Biden look good again. Don't worry. Don't worry, you guys, audience. I will make sure I gaslight you super hard about Bidenomics and how great it is. So I plan on gaslighting you guys pretty hard. So you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not shout. DEI. So, look. If I want to see some inflation, I'll look at old. That's what Tim Smith says. Oh my goodness, Tim, my man. So I'm trying to figure out. I want Biden back. Biden come back. So now I was talking about how she can make Bidenomics still happen. So a vote for Kamala is a vote for Bidenomics. So if you guys love inflation, you like seeing the government fat cats get richer. I do. Me and Harry Sisson are basically biological stepbrothers, all right? So Harry Sisson and I, he's my Gen Z bro, all right? We both come on Piers Morgan quite a bit. Not in the show. We just come. Better not come. Oh, I'm coming. But no, I decided to go the Meet Kevin route and dive into politics a little bit. I'm hoping the market crashes, by the way, so I could get some sexy deals on some great products, on some great companies. Outside of it, though, Bidenomics, makes things worse, obviously, but hey, it makes my favorite president of all time, Joe Biden. If it makes him richer, why would you argue with that? Why would you argue with Hunter Biden getting richer? I love Hunter Biden. I love cokeheads. I love it. You know what I think Joe Biden needs to do? I think Joe Biden needs to do a coup as well. I mean, Kamala and her gang did a coup against Biden. Biden needs to retaliate. I think that'd be a good idea. What do you guys think? Joe Biden retaliation. Wouldn't it be funny if she chose Joe Biden as her vice president? Right? Oh God. That would be awesome. That would be like the ultimate. I honestly think that the Democrats are doing everything they can to lose. I don't understand how the Democrats can honestly believe that Kamala is the answer. Like, I don't even know if you can gaslight an entire. I don't think you can gaslight an entire nation just into thinking that Kamala is the right person for the job. She is a chameleon for sure, but I like chameleons. I think they're a great creature. So kudos on. I'm a very positive person about this. I like chameleons, and good job, Kamala, for acting like a chameleon. I appreciate it. You gotta adapt to your surroundings. You gotta, you know, if you're in a room full of white people, you gotta act white. If you're in a room full of black people, don't let them know that you're also Indian, I guess. I don't know. Oh man. Anyway, I'm excited for this election season. I don't know why everybody's freaking out. Like, are people really going to go to the polls to vote for Kamala? Like, I don't think that's happening. I really don't. Like, I know no, first off, I don't think a lot of people watch mainstream media anymore. Hell, the sign of the times is that Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson are the two top rated podcasts out there, and a lot of people listen to them. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, the way I look at it is like this. The mainstream media, nobody watches the mainstream media anymore. So the mainstream media can make it seem like, they'll lie to you. Obviously, we've seen that over the years. They lied to us about all sorts of things. I won't mention what they lied to us about because for fear of YouTube banning me, so I'm going to be very vague about this. And I'm just going to call them the lamestream media. They lied to you about a lot of stuff. Just going to say that right now. Not going to be specific, but they have. And the distrust in the media is real. Tim is saying Kamala would be a fun YouTube reactor. Like, with enough wine, that could be a new move for her. Kamala reacts to Borat would be lit. I can agree. I can be on board with that. I should be pretty on board with that, actually. I don't know. Kamala just... There's something about her that just seems extremely fake. Like, really, really fake. Like, it's just tough to describe how fake I think she is. I think I'm kind of fake, but I can't do her laugh either. Like, I want to master the Kamala cackle. I think one of these times I'm going to have to practice and just become the male Kamala Harris at this point. But yeah, so I think Kamala is worse than Joe Biden in a lot of ways. And Joe Biden has dementia. Allegedly. That's what everybody's saying. I don't want to get banned on YouTube, so I'm saying allegedly. I love Joe Biden. He's number one. I love Joe Biden. He's lots of fun. I love Kamala. She makes you holla. But no, I can't. Like, there's a reason I'm voting for Trump. There's a reason. I think there's a reason a lot of people are. And I think a lot of people are just going to say they're voting for Kamala just so people will leave them alone. Seriously. Like, if some liberal comes up to me and I know they're going to try to pick a fight with me if I say anything else, I'm going to say Trump anyway because I don't really care. I'm a troll. I'm not really a troll in real life. That's actually how I feel. I'm voting for Trump 100% of the way. There's no way in hell that Kamala is a better option. I don't see it. She hasn't... What is she... Like, seriously. What has she done as a vice president? What has she done? Like, nobody can tell me what she's accomplished. Except for moving up in positions in the political world. I don't understand. What has she done? I don't get it. I will say this though. Let's talk about a few things. She handled let's talk about her handling of the border crisis real quick. She deserves to be criticized for her handling of the immigration issues in the border crisis. Absolutely. It's been terrible. She has, dude, people have been coming through left and right, and you need strong borders because there's a lot of people that hate America. Let's just put it that way. Lots and lots of people hate America. Not everybody does, but there's a lot of people who would want to cross our border to cause fear and terror. And what has gone on at the border is, quite frankly, appalling. It's disturbing and it's disgusting. She also has a lack of experience. You could argue that Harris's experience as a senator and her brief time as a vice president aren't really sufficient for presidency. Like, I just feel like a lot of how she got up in the world was by going down. Just kidding. I'm not really kidding on that one. Allegedly. Criminal justice record. As a former prosecutor and attorney general of California, Harris faced criticism for her tough on crime policies, which some believe contributed to mass incarceration. I'm just kind of looking at different things. Another thing you could argue is that Harris is like changed her positions on various issues. Like I said, chameleon, which has basically, you could see it as like political opportunism, or even a lack of firm principles, you name it. I'm not a fan of her communication skills either. She's actually, I don't know who's worse, Biden or Harris, but I don't understand. Like, it's basically so here's the thing about the Democratic Party, the Democrat Party, is it's become the party of incompetence, but we're not going to talk about how incompetent everybody is, because that's racist. It's racist to say that Joe Biden is incompetent. It's racist to say that Kamala is incompetent. You better not say that, or you're racist and sexist and homophobic. How dare you? How effing dare you? This is the world we're coming to, where we can't even call out incompetence without being called racist. With that, I'm not ending the stream. I'm going to do something real fast. I'm going to shake my ass for the camera real quick. All right. I feel like I'm becoming more and more like Copper Cab every day, because I swear every time I get up, I shake my ass shake my junk for the camera. It's not good. By the way, anybody who hasn't watched Copper Cab ever, you should watch his streams. They're so fucking ridiculous. I love the guy. He's the greatest troll of all time, man. He's so good at acting like a feminist. I love it, man. So great. Copper Cab's my favorite soy boy. In fact, I think Copper Cab should be Kamala's vice president. That should be Kamala's VP choice. I mean, he's got just as much experience as her. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just kind of done with all the haters. No, so done with all the haters. OMG. But now, I guess another thing you could say is the relationship with the Biden administrations. You could speculate about the tensions between Harris and Biden's team, which could raise concerns about her ability to even work in a collaborative environment. But it's tough. I think that her debate performance is something to question too, which I'm hoping that Trump debates her as many times as possible, because there's nothing that shows how incompetent somebody is based on how they debate. Sometimes, in a position like this, when you are signing up for an important position like the presidency, we want to see how you debate. And first off, we've seen there's plenty of footage out there of Kamala being a terrible public speaker. I'm sorry, she's just awful. Like, she's bad. I'm not gonna lie. I would, if you like told me like who would you rather listen to on a day-to-day basis, Biden or Harris, and I had to listen to like them talking for a whole hour, I would have to go with Biden, even though that would be painful. That's like, it's painful. Like, I can't stand either of them. But if I had to choose between, which method of torture can I deal with, yeah, I would listen to Biden over Harris. Not saying that both of them are unfit to be presidents, in my opinion. Her job at the border, seriously, I'm sick and tired of people gaslighting me, saying that, not acknowledging how shitty of a job she's done as a vice president. So much, dude. She's just basically a blank your way to the top. I'm not gonna, you guys can fill it in, but blank your way to the top. I don't want to accuse her of anything, but she is a blank your way to the top. I'll let you fill in the blank there. And also a blank your way to the top. But it's disgusting. I mean, the world of politics is like that. It's a kiss ass contest. Whose balls can you cradle? Whose dick can you suck the best? Whose clit can you lick? I mean, that's pretty much the game of politics. And that's why I don't do a lot of political episodes, because I'm not a fan of it. But honestly, I think that Kamala Harris might be the dumbest choice that the Democrats could ever make as an alternative. I don't get it. Like, I know the Democrats are fucking stupid, but come on. That's why I sincerely believe that they want to lose to Trump. They don't want the power. They realize they can't handle it, but they don't want to admit it. So they're just like, well, what can we do to purposely lose? Oh, I know. Let's just replace Biden with somebody just as unlikable, his vice president, person that nobody likes. And the truth is, all the mainstream media gaslighting, that's fine. There's going to be a lot of people who are not going to vote for Kamala because they think that she's fake as fuck. They think she's a fake bitch. That's what they think. That's not what I think. I think that. I'm not a fan of her. I really don't think, I'm just not a fan of her. I just think that what she's doing is wrong. I think what she's done at the border is just disgusting. And it's tough for me to vote Democrat because, one, it's, they always try to convince me to. My dad always tries to. He's like, it's the right party. It's like, no, it's still the party of racism, basically. It's still the party of, like, identity politics. There's no meritocracy. Democrats don't like meritocracy. They're sick. They're sick people. All they care about is what color is your skin. And because you're that color of skin, here you go. Here's an important job for you that you have no experience in, but we're going to hire you only because of particular color. That's so fucking stupid. Sometimes I wonder if I'm an affirmative action hire. I think that sometimes because of my last name, Garza. It's a Mexican last name. I am Mexican, so sometimes I think I'm a DEI hire just to make it look like they're meeting quotas. So it's probably it, actually. But yeah, I'm basically a DEI hire. Is what I've come to the conclusion of. I wonder if I could pull that card. Like, if my job was about ready to fire me, I wouldn't do this. By the way, I have more ethics than that. Maybe honestly, if you put me in a corner, maybe. But I know I'm too white. They wouldn't take me seriously. They'd be like, "No, you're white. You're not really Mexican." It's like, well, I'm 25%, so it counts for something. But yeah. I don't know. You should not be qualified based on the color of your skin. You should be qualified for your abilities and your skills and your character, who you are. That matters. So, at least to me, hopefully to others. But oh well. To conclude this episode, I do want to thank my boy the other day. So I had I had Tim, and I'm gonna call him the other guy Lasagna, because I know he doesn't want his real name revealed, and that's actually very reasonable, by the way. Especially if you're being your first live stream, getting your cherry popped on a live stream. We call him Lasagna. It's what he called himself on there. The older gentleman, good dude. Really interesting fella. Had a very, honestly, just a very interesting way of looking at the world in a good way. Like, I actually felt kind of relieved to hear his experience. Hold on, Tim. I might be, hold on. So I put down all messages. I think okay. So I'm showing all messages on here, and yeah, I only see 3 of yours, dude. I see the Kamala reacts to Borat would be lit, and then I think my messages are not getting through. If I want to see, yeah, I'm only seeing 3 ones from you, 3 chats from you, because I've been keeping an eagle eye on the chat. But anyway, I want to talk about my boy Lasagna. I'm just gonna call him Lasagna because his first introduction to being on a YouTube show, I popped his cherry. He was on my show first, so I was very happy about that. By the way, I popped an old man's live stream cherry. Oh God, ugh. But I'm sorry about that, Lasagna. I'm sorry I had to be your first. But no, the title of the video though was like Dirty Mike and the Boys, like gay orgy. I can't even remember what the title was, but it was. I'm just glad my man decided to come on the show though. That was really cool. I still don't know what his real name is, but just call him Lasagna. We'll call it good because I don't want to reveal his real name on the show. I don't reveal Tim's actual real name either, just to protect him to a lot of degrees. I like to make people's lives easier. Luckily, Michael Garza is a very common name, so it's no big deal for me to really have my name, on here. So that's kind of nice for the most part. But yeah, it's just exciting. It's exciting times, everybody. Exciting times. Know that our desire is that we live here today. Know that I require. Bam. But yeah, I do see your message though, the recent one that says I think my messages are not getting through. I do see that one. I don't know what's up with this. If you're saying anything controversial, then it's possible that the YouTube algorithm is actually halting those. Let me see if there's anything being held for review. I don't see any other chats held for review. So I think it is possible that YouTube is, because this is a broadcast that talks negatively about Kamala. I think that liberal YouTube is censoring my boy Tim Smith. That's my theory, at least. I am not seeing. I've only seen 3 of his chats. Yeah, so Tim is saying, yeah, YouTube is blocking my messages. Shit, dude. That's so fucking stupid. Hey, YouTube, guess what? Stop blocking my people from talking. I want everybody to have a fucking voice. And just because you're trying to protect Kamala, I'm not down for it. No more censorship. I swear to Christ, it's so frustrating because that's election interference, by the way. Not allowing people to express their opinion about a political candidate. That is a form of election interference. Let the people talk. Let the people say what they want to say. Let the people think what they want to think. So YouTube, this is a message to you. We're tired of the censorship. No more. No more. Done. But yeah, Tim says, yeah, YouTube is blocking my messages. So that's that's actually very frustrating. Part of me wants to have part of me wants to just start doing the chat from the Discord, but who knows? Discord would probably censor too. I have no idea, but YouTube chat is the most fucking ass. That actually does piss me off, like in a lot of ways. I'm not a fan of censorship, and if they're just trying to protect Kamala Harris from criticism, by the way, YouTube, if you guys can hear me, if you guys are monitoring the stream, Kamala is not fit to run for president if she can't handle a bit of criticism. There's a lot of people that don't like her. A lot of people that don't like Trump. That's the one thing they have in common. There's also a lot of people that like Trump. I don't think there's a lot of people that like Kamala. So, I mean, that's one thing they don't have in common. But the point is, you can't just... First off, they did install. What they did was they installed Kamala as the primary candidate. That actually does make me pretty fucking sick. Well, hold on. I'm checking my email real fast. Yeah, I'm just super bummed. You know, first off, I mean, what I really believe, and this is not my own copium, I firmly believe that Kamala is just unlikable. My red flags come up for me when anything about Kamala. She's just so she really is unlikable. Like, I don't like, and Joe Biden's pretty fucking unlikable too. I don't know how he ever, I don't get it. How do these people fucking convince themselves that's the right way to go? I don't know. Don't know. Don't care. But no, I'm pretty excited. I think we're seeing a lot of Americans pissed off, and hopefully the people who were voting Biden before are just like, you know what? I'm just not voting at all. I hope that happens. Like, because it's like, I understand if you don't want to vote for Trump, that's fine. You don't have to. I understand if you don't want to vote for Kamala either. And, you know, the great thing is you don't have to vote for any of them. You could either not vote at all, vote for somebody random. That's fine too. I don't care. RFK Jr., baby. There's plenty of candidates that you could technically choose from. Not plenty, but, you know. But, this is just, it's wild to think about, you guys. This is so crazy. But no, I'm voting for Trump for sure. I just, you know, is he? I think he's fit enough to run for president, but yeah, yeah, I'm a Trump guy, dude, and I think he sincerely does want to make America a better place. I think he sees what Bidenomics has done to everything, and you know, it's funny. I remember I got banned once because I had made a video about Joe Biden being that Joe Biden, when he won, is going to be bad for the economy. And now everybody's basically echoing the same thing I said in 2020. He was bad for the economy. It's no longer a secret. So I don't know. I'm just tired of being gaslit. YouTube, just don't ban me at all. Don't ban me for being opinionated. You know I deserve to be here more than anybody. I deserve to have an opinion of any kind. So I'll end on this note just so YouTube algorithm thinks that I'm on the side of Biden and Harris. I love Kamala Harris. She's the best. I love Joe Biden. He's awesome. I love Kamala. She makes me holla. I'm riding with Biden. Biden, Harris are so cool. They are the best. I've changed my mind. I'm going to hang out with Harry Sisson and Piers Morgan, and we're all going to kiss each other. There we fucking go. Hopefully the algorithm doesn't detect sarcasm. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to view. Tim, I am honestly fucking pissed. I'm pissed. They are censoring my boy from chat. I want him to be chatting on this fucking episode. So, YouTube, I cannot wait to get monetized, because the only thing that YouTube is good for at this point is advertising my other channels, like my my podcast and my Rumble channel. That's about it. Screw you, YouTube. Jesus. Anyway, later, Tim, my man.